right? The holidays can really ramp up a person's stress level.
And all that anxiety, stress, and a few too many holiday goodies can even damage your DNA and make us look and feel much older than we are. Dr. Jonny Bowden, the health mythbuster, joins us now with some ways to help you get through the holidays without looking as if you have aged 10 years over 6 weeks and that sort of thing.
It's a lot of time with family.
Yeah,
it's a lot of time with family, right?
This is a really stressful time, and you're saying that the diet is part of what you eat. Can it help you?
Absolutely. Diet and supplements and lifestyle choices make a huge difference, and we have to understand that stress promotes every disease. Every single one. It makes recovery from existing diseases slower. Yeah. It can bring on attacks of certain diseases. So stress is a big one. And in holiday, you've got a trifecta. You've got family, which I don't care how much we love our families. You get them all together in one room, there's going to be an issue. All right? There's time constraints, and then there's tons and tons and tons of food. Most of it fattening, most of it not really good for us, most of it irresistible.
I say most of it right at arm's length.
Arm's length and irresistible. So this is a very, very important time to actually manage our stress hormones and actually take care of our cells. This is something you don't hear very often.
Okay.
But all aging starts in the cell. This is a model of the cell.
Of a single cell.
Of a single cell. And let me just tell you, for size-wise, 10,000 of these fit on the head of a pin. That's how many. We have 37 trillion of them in our body.
Okay.
And they age. And if we don't take care of them, they start to slow down, they eventually expire, and every one of these little tiny things in the cell detoxifies you, it burns fat, it creates energy, it protects your DNA, it protects you against aging, so we've got to take care of ourselves. Now, B vitamins, very, very important for energy. The foods that contain them are tuna, turkey, grass-fed beef, chicken, these kinds of foods.
Okay.
You can take a B supplement, but what I'm here to tell you about is something that isn't in a B supplement, and it isn't even in the B vitamin rich foods, and it's a particular kind of vitamin B3.
Okay.
All right, called nicotinamide riboside. You never have to remember that. Forget it. It went right out of your head.
Where else could you even find that besides in a pill? I've never heard of that before, obviously.
It's 10 years old, the discovery, and it is turning the anti-aging or the age management medicine community on its ear because it recharges the enzymes that the cell needs to do all its functions. So you don't want to age the cell.
No.
It needs enzymes. It runs out of them. This one turbocharges it. The enzymes are called NAD for any biochemistry nerds out there, but you don't need to know that. What you need to know is that this is an exciting discovery. It's called True Niagen. It's available at TrueNiagen.com. Get some of that. That's a great tip for the holiday. Next thing, sleep. Because stress and sleep and lack of sleep go together, and when you don't sleep enough, you don't make the biochemicals like melatonin, like human growth hormone, all these things that help keep muscle on and fat off. They're made during the night, and you need to sleep, and you need to sleep a lot, like 6 or 7 hours of non-interrupted sleep. So I recommend very strongly turn the temperature down to 68. Get a nice, comfortable blanket. For God's sake, turn the television off. And try to get yourself 6 or 7 sleep.
And those devices, too. Keeping those devices next to your bed.
It's really bad. Blue light. I'm telling you, the aging things that we're hearing about, all this stuff. So you want it. The bedroom should be for sleeping and for getting lucky. That's it. No television. You're not Hugh Hefner. You don't need to work there on your computer. Just use it for rest. And that is restorative rest that is going to help you to not age.
All right. And then green tea?
Green tea, very helpful because it contains a substance that actually relaxes us. And that's why people who drink green tea don't usually get the jitters from caffeine, because it's got this wonderful substance that's so relaxing.
Okay, now we asked you to go through all this stuff very, very quickly. You have a book, too. Let's talk about that. Just more
the most
information
effective ways to live longer. It's going to come out in a revised edition next year with all the new information that we're talking about. We didn't have, for example, True Niagen when I wrote that. It's going to be in the next book. And it's all the stuff that we're talking about here, but just a little bit more expanded. What can you do to reduce stress, to be more engaged with the world? Relationships have a huge aging component to them. So if you have great relationships and you're socially connected, that is a factor for living a longer life.
Excellent. Dr. Jonny Bowden, thank you so much for coming in.
You're very welcome.
9:28. We'll be right back.